Analyze the analysts. Quite the day, I do say. Those people in the distance and how they pray. They devoured their prey in the bowels of destruction until they shit him out the next day. Quite the story or play. How the skies remain gray. The ropes on the bridge all withering away. The strands of destiny begin to fray. On an island's hostile is where they stay. Customers in dismay. Lost in an endless loop giving corporations all their pay. If the rich control the cash, why would they hate planting flowers in the grass? If the government made citizens rich, now the corporate plantations' blanketed dreams could finally be stitched. Those happy civilians with their money would spend it on the businesses who seem to act funny. If I had the revenue to renovate my house, it would please the bank, contractors, the working man, and my spouse. So why do the rich want the poor to have less? Wouldn't that be the opposite of what would be the best? If everyone had $10,000, the businesses would squander in the loot from us ballers. Truth of the matter, the atomic structure of hatred just builds and becomes fatter. The psyche of the hidden darkness becomes that of the Mad Hatter, a headless horseman spewing bile from the bladder. Pinhead, they could care less if my people were fed. Probably use children for gator bait instead. Interesting prophecy blossoming at night. The weeds that have grown into new heights. They don't care about retribution of wealth. They only care about their families and their health. They wouldn't care if 6 billion turned into 100,000, as long as their home is higher than those in public housing. Let the dumb be dumb, drunken on their rum. Yeah, but let me cook. They've turned my ancestors' wise words into a carnival book, attempting to turn Peter Pan into Captain Hook. Bow after the rain, the winnowing scythe in its grain. Mine vengeance perpendicular to their pain. Cross my heart and hope they see as I fly, dropping fire as I soar by, with blood deep in my eyes, hungry for every pig in the styes, like the angel in Exodus as I devour the skies, incinerating the darkness as its shadows cries. Nowhere to hide as the light engulfed the surface. Once a living soul, now destroying the darkness is my only purpose. Ultra instincts make me automatically nervous. Calling most of these beasts wicked is a disservice. Automatically intelligent and gifted. Golden lasso for those who drifted. Not the kind they used on my great ancestors. Most slave owners and kings were rapists and molesters. It would seem old spirits die hard, like dropping a fifth of Hennessy all over a concrete yard, with not a single crack on the bottle, as if it didn't hit the ground full throttle. Playgrounds becoming graveyards for meteorites, leaving craters so big the circumference is out of sight. Back to the no sense demanding the poor be given sense. Then after firing many people, the news flocks to the corporate plant's defense. Today we see a drop in sales, like 500,000 people weren't laid off by a few wealthy bales. How can people still shop when their employment comes to a stop? Sometimes humans act so unaware. Many times, though I joke, I am glad I listened to dare. I know many assholes don't care. That's why there's usually a shitty smell in the air.